Hey girls, who's tired? Even if you're not a mom, we're all tired. I have, like, it's morning here. Normally I do my videos later. I feel like I have a different voice in the morning. But do you see a difference in my under eyes? Which obviously over here, I want you to see kind of the shape that I do. But do you see a difference? And I'm not done. So I have so I'll start with what I did. I'm gonna actually, let me go ahead and finish this concealer under my eye. So this is the Touch Concealer. It is my best friend. It hides tired, okay? It hides the tired. I'm gonna tell you my process, but I wanna get this concealer sitting under my eye like this one so that, see, morning voice, that it's sitting and getting warm with my skin. So it's just warming up as I let it sit on my skin. I didn't bring a good mirror in here, so I'm just gonna use my palette mirror. But I'm just gonna spread this out under my eye. It's kind of like a Nike check. But I kind of pat it. And this is, so I have one under eye that acts worse than the other, just with some fine lines that are under my eye. I don't know if y'all struggle with them too, but I definitely do. I have to be careful. I don't have outside light today, so I kind of brightened my lighting in here. But I wanna bring it up. I wanna clean up my eye makeup. That's what I do right in there. And then I just pat. Okay, just gently pat. I'm trying to make sure my lighting is not going to be messed up. Hang on, let me go down one and see. I don't think I like that one. I think I might bring it back, but it might be good. Okay, so what I do next, because you have to blend it some, and I'm going to let it sit, but I'm going to walk you through the process and a tip that I got yesterday that I wanted to try, and I did. And y'all, my hair is just like sticking everywhere. I don't know about you, but like clean hair just kind of acts kind of crazy, but I want it clean, but it doesn't, it wants to have like flyaways everywhere. I'm gonna pop the light back up, I think. Okay. It's kind of bright, but I think you can see well. So I take a damp blending bud. So after I've done that, okay, so sometimes I take our powder concealer brush and I take this smaller end and I will, kind of blend it out that way. But sometimes I take just a dampened blending bud. These are my best friend. I truly, I love a dampened blending bud. And I will just press right in there. I feel like I got a little mascara under my eye. Hang on. Let me get some concealer. So my eyes are already done. Y'all, today I pulled out an Old Faithful palette. I know a lot of the times I use the pressed shadows. I just needed a little bit of concealer up there because I somehow got a piece of something. It could even have been eyeliner. So now I'm going to take that dampened blending bud and I'm just going to press lightly. Don't be swiping. You're not swiper with Dora. And the reason I can't believe Dora even came to my mind, but Trinity and I, we're looking at old pictures and she was a Dora fan. Okay, so that's all I need to do. I'm just kind of blending, especially right in here where my foundation is meeting my eye. But, so today, what do I have on my face? And what did I do differently? Let's walk through that real fast. So my face has been extra dry. I struggle with that because of products I use to combat melasma. So I get up in the morning and I wash my face. I'm gonna have itchy nose now. I get up in the morning, I wash my face, I spray it with rose water immediately. I let that dry. Why is my nose itching? Woo! And then what's new is I'll take our Uplift Serum. So this is normally my night routine, but I've started bringing it in during the day because my skin's so dry and thirsty. So this stuff's amazing. It has vitamin C. It's such a good serum. And it's ultra moisturizing. Even use it on your hands if y'all have dry spots. I know I have calluses from working out on my hands. So I take just a little drop. It comes in, it's like a little dropper. I take one drop and I'll kind of spread it out on my face and just let it soak in. And then I'll spray my face with Behold Setting Spray. So I use this at the beginning and then at the end of my makeup routine, okay? I do go ahead after that and I'll put on primer after it's dry. So I want all that dry, then primer. Now, what did I do next? Today, my face, like I said, is dry, so I wanted to use BB cream. But I mix a little bit of my concealer, not this one's the light one, but my taffeta concealer with my honey BB cream on the back of my hand, and I used it where the concealer is not, okay? So down in here, around my mouth, forehead, and that's what I did, okay? That is why I still have a dewy finish. I have not used powder on my face to set it, and I will go back with setting powder. But y'all, before, and I skipped the main step. So I went back, again, this was a tip. I went back again with this Uplift Serum, a little bit, do not overdo, just a little bit, and I rubbed my my pointer fingers together, and I dabbed it under my eyes, just where that concealer was gonna go, because this is where it can get kind of crepey. Those fine lines like to show, and it's dry, so those things don't work together well. So I took this Uplift Serum, dotted it in, let it dry completely. So I went off and I did something else. I let that dry. Then, when that was completely dry, that is when you go in with your Touch Concealer. And I just pat it on, and then I let it sit. Okay, so I'll do something else. Sometimes, I mean, it doesn't take that long when you're, you know, not sitting here talking, but I love the way it gave moisture. It's not crepey. Those fine lines that I struggle with, it seems like it's really going to help. And that was an awesome tip that I got yesterday, is to go ahead and put this back under those eyes. Hey, Monica. Speaking of eyes, so next, before I talk about that, the next step that I'm going to do, I'm going to go in my bathroom and stuff. I have to help Trinity finish up before she goes to school. But I will use the Behold Setting Powder, and I have a small blending bud that is not damp. It also, oh, you're so precious, girl. I love you, and I love watching you do yours. My gosh, you can so do the most gorgeous eyes, Monica. So gorgeous. I have a smaller blending bud that I like to use that is dry, and I will press it into that setting powder, and I'll press it under the eye lightly, no swiping, because you don't want to move it. And I'll do that. And then I'll take a different brush, and I'll just lightly dust my face with that setting powder. So let's talk eyes. Y'all, I haven't used this palette in so long. It's palette 4. Can y'all tell what was like my favorite color out of palette 4? Which, right here, there, now you can. The metal is showing over here. So what I did first is I took this blending brush that I was not taking advantage of. I think I tried it one time and I thought, oh, I don't like this for my eye, because my eye is smaller than some people's. But I took Tender out of palette 4, and I still have a little bit in here. It is a really pretty neutral creamy color that has a really pretty sheen to it, and I took that blending brush into Tender and I did my crease area. Okay, now y'all, but I have not been using eye primer. I have been using concealer. Okay, I was already taking concealer under my brow to clean it up after I do them in the mornings. So I will go in, and you can set it with like your pressed powder, because you always want to set your concealer because it stays dewy. But so I'll go in and I'll take that maybe like Scarlet pressed powder, and I'll set that concealer. But then I took Tender, took it into that crease. It has a really pretty sheen. Then I took this is like one of my favorite colors, and I have not been using it, and that light is getting crazy. I took Secretive, which is right here. It's that pretty golden color, bronzy gold. And I hope y'all can see that. I'm gonna lighten it again. But I can't decide which light's better, but I took my brush, and I wanted it more metallic, so I sprayed my brush with Behold Setting Spray. Okay, so not only am I going to get more of a metallic finish with my eyeshadow, but it's going to lock it in place. And y'all know me, like, especially on a Friday, because Stoney normally wants to go have dinner after work and stuff, after I've done payroll and all that kind of thing. And I don't want to touch up my makeup. And used to, like, I'd always come home and like be like, oh, to touch this up. But normally, I really, truly do not have to do that anymore. So anything that's gonna lock anything in place, I'm gonna be doing. But so anyway, I took that color, and y'all, I just placed it on my lid. And like I said, the brush is damp with the Behold Setting Spray, excuse me, and into Secretive. And then when I was done, I went back to this best friend blending brush that I've been using, and I just blended, because you don't want a harsh line between, you know, your lighter colors, so I just wanted them to blend together. But anyway, y'all, it was easy. You know, I don't do anything but easy eyes. I don't got that talent. I don't got that talent like Monica. But anyway, like I said, that's palette 4, and that was Secretive and Tender, and that is all I used. And that was it. And so, oh, here's my, I have it. So I'm going to go back in with my Behold setting powder next when I run in the bathroom after I help Trinity. But I like this concealer to just warm up with my skin, and it does so well. So anyway, I just wanted to teach y'all those little tips for under eyes, because we're all tired. Into the school year, we're always tired. Come on, let's not even pretend that we're not tired. Even during the summers and all that stuff, we're always running. There's always something going on. But anyway, and don't forget, when you're done with your makeup, lock it in place so that you don't have to touch it up later. You want to use this. It's so hot and humid. I mean, I literally walked around the house the other day. I was clipping deadheads off my rose bushes, and I just started dripping. It didn't help that I had all black on, but y'all, it's hot. You need your setting spray. So don't forget. Oh, and right now, crazy enough, $100 orders, you're going to get a free 3D fiber mascara. Free. Crazy. They've never, ever done that. And right now it's free shipping. That will go away soon. It'll always be free shipping at $100, but right now it's at free shipping. Like if you wanted to just grab a concealer, you have free shipping, which is amazing. And then the kudos will go away after the end of this month. So if there's anything you need to refill, your concealer, your liquid foundation, you have a prep step that has your concealer or your primer, and then you're going to have Perfect, which is your liquid foundation, and then you're going to set it, and you're going to pick between setting spray, setting powder, or the liquid foundation brush, or the powder puff brush. So they give you all these options to customize, and it's such a good deal. It's 30% off. So crazy deal. That's this month only. I just want to share that real fast so you don't miss out on it. Let me know if you have questions or if I can help you if you struggle with any of the under eye issues. Application. It can be application. It can be what you're washing your face with. All those things matter. So let me know if I can help you at all. I hope y'all have a blessed Friday, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye, girls.